Hello, welcome to Beth Roars, where we look at your favourite singers to find out what makes them them. This one is a Halloween patron vote winner, yay! And, well, the theme was Halloween, so I decided to wear my scary 80s outfit just to keep with the theme. Okay, I haven't seen any of this, but I have seen the thumbnail, and I think this guy is going to be singing upside down like a bat, which is awesome, but also, I'm sure, can hinder your singing in all sorts of ways, and we're going to talk about that in a bit. Yes! Actual Batman. Creepy Batman. What an entrance, eh? This is such an amazing visual, and they're called Bauhaus after the German art school, and everyone in the band, well, the original band were all artists, and I'm not 100% sure. We obviously have Pete Murphy, the original singer, here. The band did split up and then have had some shows. So I'm not sure, because this is 2005, if anyone is the original band apart from the singer in this version. However, I think that the core philosophy of the band is still the same, and this is their big single. This was their kind of breakthrough hit that also really sparked off gothic rock, and it's such a fun, atmospheric genre. Here it goes. How's he gonna cope? Wow, okay.
Bela Lugosi dead. The bats have left the bell tower. The victims have been bled, red lines. The black box. Bela Lugosi dead.
So he's got such an interesting tone to his voice, and I can't work out if it's because he's upside down or because he's not. Now, I'm sure some of it is just his natural tone. He's using quite a lot of fry. It's very spoken. It's very creepy sounding. He's kind of got a Dracula sort of voice on, but also a lot of things will be happening when you're upside down, which makes it harder to sing for sure. Now, of course, your diaphragm is a muscle that is underneath your lungs, and that's what allows you to breathe. It's semi-automatic, so you can make it move, but also it kind of, you're breathing all the time unconsciously. It's still kind of an unconscious muscle. When it comes down, so when we're standing upright, when it comes down, the air fills up your lungs, and when it scoops up like this, it pushes all the air out. Now, as you can imagine, I would think that gravity would help you with that. With that pulling down, that's a really muscular action when it comes down. So when you're upside down, I could imagine that breathing could become a little more difficult, or controlling your breathing is just going to be a little bit different. You're not getting help with gravity in the same way, or in the opposite way. But I think even more importantly is your tongue and your soft palate and all the tissues. While you're upside down, of course, it's getting kind of squished all to the top of your head. So your soft palate, which rises and falls as you sing. Now, often people want a little bit more of a very soft palate. You don't really have a choice when you're upside down, or as much of a choice. So you might get a really kind of plugged up sound because you're getting no air coming through your nose. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Actually, a lot of singers sing with that all the time, and it can be really helpful. But also, our tongue is generally something we want relaxed at the bottom of our mouth, and if it's upside down, then if we keep it relaxed, it's going to kind of fall to the top of our mouth, which will really get in the way. So you're going to have a certain amount of tension in your tongue as well. So there's lots of tiny little things, as well as those resonant spaces maybe being morphed and changed to when we're standing upright. It's really, really interesting. I wonder how he feels singing like that. I'm gonna have to try it one day. Yeah, I mean, he's got that plugged up sound for sure. But that could just be his voice. I'm watching his tongue to see if it's... He's singing well though. I'm gonna have to do this as a challenge one day. Like, maybe I should do it next Halloween on my new channel, but just go check it out. It's Roar ! And I think there's a link in the little banner at the top of my channel if you want to find it. But it's not got anything on it yet. It might do by the time you're watching this, but it doesn't currently at this moment. It will do. But maybe I should do a challenge to try and sing a Halloween song upside down like a bat and see what happens. And then we can work out the science behind it, because it's something I haven't really thought through. And when I'm thinking about it now, I'm like, wow, yeah, it does really impact your voice. It's so theatrical though. I love it. Even holding his microphone. Oh yeah, he's got a little tie. I'm gonna have to find him singing upright to see if I can compare and contrast. The musicianship in this is really interesting, just with this driving beat and these unusual synthy, guitar-y, distorted sounds kind of coming through. It's really sparse, but it really does set the scene. And with the theatrical imagery as well, it's really, really interesting. His vocals are fairly sparse in that he's not doing anything completely wild. He's not going high or low. It's very close to his speaking voice, and really perhaps that's what you need. Maybe I'll find out one day, as I say, but that is what you need to sing Upside Down. You can keep your speaking voice going, but I wonder if he's going to do anything high, because it's really hard to think about your breath support in that position. I mean, it's possible. It's just if you're not used to it, of course. Like, how does he practice? Is he just hanging upside down in his living room singing? Okay, yeah. Wow, okay. I don't know if I could even try. Wow. Yeah, like that should require, upright again, I would be like, fine. It requires a normal amount of breath support, but it does require you to be able to manage that breath. So how much you are letting out, are you letting out too much? But it just, I would imagine, upsets that balance a little bit. So makes the out breath a little bit stronger, it has a little bit more force, it has gravity than your in-breath, which is the opposite way around. So, you have to kind of be even more secure with your breath support, all the more secure in managing your breath, managing those muscles, those intercostal muscles and your diaphragm, and the intercostal muscles and the muscles in between your ribs that also help you breathe. So all that movement has to be so conscious. I wonder how much he practiced upside down. This is so cool. Is there like a bat song? Like a bat song I could try and sing? Bat themed songs in the comments, please. It's gonna be in a whole entire year, but sounds like a werewolf. So creepy. It is like a piece of art. Like immersive art, this. Is he still hanging around? Or is he off? Excuse the pun. Really cool, really interesting. That was such food for thought for me because it's something that I don't come across very much as a vocal coach. I don't think about the logistics of singing upside down, and now I really want to know. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.